Hi, Selena here. Welcome back to my channel. Today sharing using CPF for your house, the costly mistake most Singaporeans don't realize. Almost every Singaporean uses CPF to buy a home because it feels free, it's convenient. But most people don't realize is that once your CPF goes into the house, it stops earning the 2.5% interest that the government pays you every year. And from that moment on, acquired calls the CPF accrued interest, which grows every single year until you sell. That same CPF would quietly reduce your sales proceeds by tens of thousands when you sell, shrink your retirement savings, and reduce your cash in the future. And honestly, many people have no idea it exists until they sell their house and see how much they own their own CPF account. Let's break down whether you should or shouldn't use a CPF for your next house purchase. The primary purpose of CPF. CPF is basically your long-term saving plan managed by the government to help you pay for the three big things in life. So you have the ordinary account, which is earning interest of 2.5% annually. And for this, you can use it to pay your HDB or condo, the down payment, monthly installment, and stamp duty. And then you have the special account, that's for your retirement. It's earning an interest of 4% per annum. Money in CPF in this account grows safely with interest so that you have enough to live on when you retire. And next, we have the MediSave account. So MediSave account is basically used for medical bills, insurance, the medishield life, and then the hospital expenses. This one has an interest of 4% per annum. So how CPF really works? For the purpose of today's sharing, I will just touch on the OA account. This is the account where you can use your CPF for down payment, monthly installment, and stamp duty. So for example, if you were to keep 200,000 in your CPF OA account, after 10 years, earning at an interest of 2.5% per annum, the interest that you will earn is 56,000. However, if you use this 200k to get a house, after 10 years at 2.5 per annum, the accrued interest is 56,000. So what it means is when you sell in the future, you will have to return to your CPF OA account 200,000 plus 56,000, which is 256,000. So CPF is saying if you use your CPF now, when you sell your house later, please return what you took. So why does CPF do this? Because CPF main purpose is to grow your retirement fund. The refund ensures that your retirement fund is top back up as if you have never used it. So many people will say that, oh, even if I sell my house, the accrued interest goes back to my OA account. That's fine because it's still my money. So I think perspective matters. If you leave the CPF in your OA account and you earn an interest of 56,000, this earnings is actually from the government and it's a gain. However, if you use your 200,000 from your OA account to buy a house purchase, you will incur a interest of 56,000 and this accrued interest will be deducted from the sales proceed. And this is a cost. There's no right or wrong. So when do you actually use CPF? Situations where I would recommend you using CPF are when you need cash for emergency fund, investment, or kids' education, or when you are buying your first property and you need liquidity. Or let's say the monthly installments are heavy and you need CPFs to help you that affordability, or you are confident that your property will appreciate strongly. And when not to use CPF? When you want a high cash proceeds in the future. You plan to sell within 5 to 10 years. Or you're planning a home with weak capital appreciation, or you're close to retirement age. In conclusion, there's no one size fits all. If you need liquidity now, use your CPF. But if you want better long-term wealth, use more cash and preserve your CPF. As long as you understand what the interest is and plan for it. Just don't ignore it entirely. I've seen too many people regret it later, and I don't want that to happen to you. That's all for my sharing. See you in my next video. Bye-bye.